Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Hope you've had a great day. I'm looking forward to sharing a story with you this evening. It's called The Rainbow Fish, and it's written by a man named Marcus Pfister. And Marcus Pfister lives in Switzerland, a country in Europe. And so this book had to be translated from his language into English by a lady named Allison James. The rainbow fish. Sure is a pretty fish. What do you think's going to happen in this story? You think we should read on to find out? Me too. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and purple and green, with sparkling silver scales among them. You see the sparkles? You see the green and the purple and the blue? He sure is a pretty fish. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. I don't know if that's a good way to make friends, just swimming on past. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." He sure does have a lot of scales. I don't think it would hurt if he just gave one up. What do you think? "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Well, that doesn't sound very nice. How would that make you feel? Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. I wonder how that's going to make the Rainbow Fish feel. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. See the starfish? "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" Why don't they like him? Do you know? "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe he can help you." So there's a lonely rainbow fish. The rainbow fish found the dark cave. It was very, very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Can you find the octopus? He's a little bit hard to see. It's almost like he's camouflaged in the cave. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." Just like that. He gives up his scales. You think that will help? Let's keep reading to find out. I can't, the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful, shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them? You think he can be happy without the scales? Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish is back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very, very small, shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Seems the rainbow fish's heart might be turning. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little blue fish. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar means strange or funny. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth, with his new scale glittering in the water. Well, that sure was nice of the rainbow fish to share one of his scales. I wonder what that funny feeling was. Look, there are more fish. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right. And the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Why do you think he now felt at home? Why do you think he now felt so happy? I don't think he's lonely anymore. Tricky page turner. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Now the rainbow fish isn't lonely anymore. He has friends because he decided to share some of his favorite things, some of his most prized possessions. And it was really hard for him to do that. But think how happy he was after he shared. Sometimes God does the same thing. He asks us to share with others some of the good gifts and some of the good blessings that he has given us. So remember that, and it will take you far. Hope you enjoyed this story, and look forward to seeing you soon.